Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Deeper Jungle and thank you for tuning in to another episode. And today I have a list over here to my right about things that I would like to see Infinity Ward improve upon in their next Call of Duty game. So I'm pretty sure that most of you people know that 2016's Call of Duty game is going to be designed by Infinity Ward, and whether that be Modern Warfare 4, Ghosts 2, or any other Call of Duty game, here are some things that I would like to see Infinity Ward improve upon for their next game. So let's start off with number 1. And number 1 is going to be time to kill. Now, Infinity Ward is really known for their time to kill, that is rather fast, compared to like Black Ops games where they're kind of like the counterpart to Infinity Ward's fast time to kill, being as a more slower time to kill. And really, I have to give credit where credit is due for Infinity Ward, because the reason why, like in Call of Duty Ghosts, the time to kill was so fast was because of the connection. The connection in the Ghost servers was crazy good. It was very, very good. And if you look at videos like from Black Ops 2 and Ghosts, when people talk about the time to kill, really the time to kill isn't that much faster. It's because of the connection. I mean, usually in like Black Ops games, for example, you can probably shoot a guy a couple of times, probably only going to take 4 to 5 bullets because you'll miss. And sometimes if you shoot a guy behind it, the hitboxes will be kind of weird. That's what come in like Black Ops games. Really, it's a slower time to kill than Infinity Ward's. But in Ghost, since the connection was so good, if you shot a guy 3 times, he was going to die. There was not going to be anything funny with hitboxes. That's how come, even though the time to kill in Ghost was fast, I think it's really good that they have good servers, and that was something that I would like to keep up for the next Call of Duty game. Also to note, everything that I talk about in this video is not all bad. Some things I think that in Infinity Ward's strong suit, and I would like to see them improve upon and like do more of it, and not everything is just bashing on them, so just keep that in mind. So coming down to the number 2 spot, this is going to be maps, because maps, Infinity Ward is also really known for their maps. And like in Call of Duty Ghosts, a lot of people didn't like the maps because they were so huge. And yet again, I think that it really is not fair to just like completely bash on Infinity Ward, because everybody remembers like from Black Ops 2 going into Ghosts. Black Ops 2 had very small maps, and a lot of people were kind of like, oh, we don't want small maps. No more small maps. We want bigger ones. And that's what Infinity Ward did. They made bigger maps. But with that, the community realized that, hey, we don't like bigger maps. Put it back to small. So I think that it's really, they did what they think they had to do with the maps, and now that they know that bigger maps people don't really like, so I'd say if they were to make the maps a little bit smaller and a little bit more fast-paced, then that would really improve their next game. And with the time to kill, I think it will be very good. So yeah, that's really up for maps. Just make them a little bit smaller, more like medium to small size, and maybe a couple of big ones if you want to throw in there. But really, just don't make huge maps like in Call of Duty Ghosts. So now, coming down to the number 3 spot, this is going to be the color scheme. And the color scheme, it's kind of a mixed bag, and a lot of people don't like the Infinity Ward color scheme because of how gray and kind of like disgusting it is. Call of Duty Ghosts was gray. It was gray everywhere. Everything was gray. In Modern Warfare 3, everything was green. And a lot of people didn't like that, and some people also like that, and that is because it's kind of hard to look at stuff. I mean, some players actually kind of get like mixed into the background a bit, and it's really not that pleasant to look at. I mean, just look at like some Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 maps. I mean, just look at Hunted right here. It is a fantastically colored map. Now, I'm not saying that it should become all bright, colorful, and pink everywhere. I mean, that is fine. But I think if they were to just make it a little bit brighter, I mean, I know that some Black Ops 2 maps were kind of out of control with the color, but if they were to maybe make something more colorful, I mean, just look at Hunted here, for example. It can be taken seriously. It looks like a realistic map. It doesn't have to be colored in like shadows and be all gray, but if it doesn't have to do that to look really realistic and gritty. I mean, I would like to see more gray. I think Black Ops 2 is kind of ridiculous in some cases, but I think it will be kind of good if they were to maybe make the colors pop a little bit more. And here comes down to the number 4 spot, and the number 4 spot, this is going to be Remake Maps. And Remake Maps, I really think that Infinity Ward is good at this, because in Call of Duty Ghosts, there were a lot of remake maps from Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2. And I think that's really good that they're doing this, because Infinity Ward has a lot of good maps under their belt. They have like Afghan from Modern Warfare 2. They have Warhawk from Call of Duty Ghosts. They have a bunch of like ones that people remember from Call of Duty 4. I mean, I think that they have a lot of good quality stuff underneath their belt that they can come and pull up and remake good maps. Maybe one remake map per like DLC for Infinity Ward's next Call of Duty game. I don't think it will be that great if they would have like 3 for every DLC and like 1 new map. That would be kind of overboard, but if they keep up with the remakes and stuff like that, I would be happy with that. So yeah, that is going to be number 4, the remake maps, and coming down to the number 5 spot, which is going to be the final spot, and this is going to be weapons. And weapons, I think that kind of ties into the time to kill, and that is just make them a little bit weaker, because if they have the exact same like connection as Call of Duty Ghosts, if they make them a little bit more weaker, it will feel like the time to kill wouldn't be so fast. So really like 1 and 5 are kind of like tied together in a way. So that's really what I wanted to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please remember to leave a like, and if you really like my stuff, subscribe and like down below if you're excited for Infinity Ward's 2016 Call of Duty game, because I know that I am. So that's what I wanted to say for this video, and have a great day, everybody.